Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Today I'm going to talk about array. It's still in PHP. So it is a very important topic for you in web development applications. So what is array? If I think most of you already understand what is array, but this is kind of a revision for you to recall your knowledge. Maybe you already took introduction to programming or programming technique 1 or programming technique 2. Okay, so what is array? Array is a special variables which can hold more than one value at a time. So if you're looking into analogy, array is just one statement, and you're going to put a kind of memory location, like something that can make your code become clearer and easy to understand. Okay, if you're looking into what is array, uh, I want you to understand in terms of memory how you put things in your wardrobes. Okay, so you have a few location in your wardrobe, and you put your things in your wardrobe based on specific address. Okay, everything in your house should have their place. So you will have a good clean house because there will be no messy, right? So looking into the house analogy, you can imagine that array is a location, place for things to be put in, right? So if you have a list of items, for example, a list of car names, for example, you're going to store the car into a single variables. So this is what it means. The powerful of array will optimize the way that you store the information inside your computer memory. Okay, so when you look into this code, for example, how to start an array, okay, I will show you simple coding first. Okay, but this is a kind of some analogy. If you want to store more than 100 or 1000 things, you just put an array, and then automatically it will assign nicely in your computer programming. An array can hold many values under a single name. So it means that you are using only one single variables, and you can hold almost unlimited numbers of values. Okay, so it can be accessed the value by referring to the index number. So the index number is the one that refer to the array. Okay, so there are three types of array. Number one is numeric array, or what we call index array. Number two is about associative array that refer to the names key. Okay, it's referred to alphanumeric. Number one refer to index array. Number two, associative array. And number three is the most difficult part, that called multi-dimensional array. So it's an array containing one or more arrays. Oh, this is quite advanced. Okay, so for your information, you are now in intermediate levels. After you finish the looping function syntax of PHP, that one is a beginning level. Now when you come to the array, you are intermediate level. Okay, but if you go more, you will be see some array, advanced array that call multi-dimensional array. When you're able to understand a multi-dimensional array, it means that you are in advanced level. Okay. So one is numeric index array, or numeric stroke index array. So it will be a very straightforward and an array with a numeric index. You see, numeric index refer to these particular things, right? Index, numeric, number. Okay, use a number as a key. So 0 is a key, 1 is a key, 2 also is a key. The key is a unique identifier, or ID. Okay, or each item within the array. There are two ways to create index array. Okay, the index can be assigned automatically, right? Automatically like this. That's number one. Number two, or array can be assigned manually, right? Most of the programmer really like to use this style. Okay, but you can also use this style, number one style. Okay. So, but before that, index always start with 0. Okay, you have to understand that always start with 0. There's no value start with number 1 of the array. So 0 is the starter, right? If you're looking into this slide, you see the lesson 7a.php. We have a code. If you go to the VS Code and then try to look into 7a, you can see this source code, quite easy to understand, still not very difficult. Right, the following examples show how to create and access numerical array. Right, So you have a car array, Volvo, BMW, and Toyota, and then echo I like car. Car 0, array 0, it means that it refers to the first one. And then I like car, Volvo, it will give you echo something new line, and then they give you somehow car 0. Car 0 refer to Volvo, car 1 refer to BMW, car 2 refer to Toyota. For each array, this is a kind of a looping for you to print I like value. As long the car has a value, okay, and you use for statement, okay. What you're going to get from this source code, you can see the echo value, okay. Echo I like car, okay. This is number 1 style methods to create array. This is the second method how to create array, just like from your lecture notes, okay. There are 2 ways in order to create an array. Number 1, this is the first one, and this is the second one, okay. This straight to the value of your variables, and this one you assign 0, 1, and 2 as your same variable that called cars, okay. So in this case, you're going to go for loop, okay, for loop, and then you print I like Volvo, I like BMW, I like Toyota, and so on. So if you're looking into the source code, I already show you the source code, and when we run that code, you see this array code. It will give you something like this, okay. I like Volvo, BMW, and Toyota, in which they came from this particular snapshot of the code. I like Volvo, BMW, and Toyota. That one is the first method, and the second method came from for each. I like Volvo, and then I like Toyota, BMW, and I like Toyota. Yeah, that's the way. So this particular coding will give you this outcome, right? So that's the way, right? Okay, so next we go for a simple one, still not very complex, but easy to understand as well. All right, so this is how to get the length of array by using count functions. Okay, this is not very tough. You just put count. Okay, this is the methods of array. Put it into one variables, and then you just say count. It will count and give you output of 3. 1, 2, 3. Count the variables that you use. Okay, loop through an array index or index array. Okay, so this is something that I already explained just now. Okay, put it together here. Car array, Volvo, BMW, and Toyota, and you see ARR length equivalent to count car. This is the variables of array length. Okay, variable that you assign, they will give you 3. Okay, and then you put for loop. Okay, x initial value is 0, and then a value of x less than array length, and you move over the variables 1, 2, and 3. From there, you can get the output Volvo, BMW, and Toyota. Okay, so if you look into the source code, go back to the X code, you can see quite 7C. Okay, yeah, this is 7C. Okay, looking into the source code, not straightforward as well. Car array length, you use count, and then you use for loop to understand how the outcome of this source code, right? So you don't forget to put these particular things, car, and then the value of this particular initial value. So this is initial value, and then there is this condition. Okay, you are using these variables, then only it will give you a nice line, and this is the new line. BR is new line. So when you do the looping, until the looping is less than 3, in this case less than 3, okay, it gives you some output. Okay, so in a minute, I just want to give you the outcome. 7, what is all? 7C, 7. Okay, 7C. Looking into the 7C, you can see the outcome is Volvo, BMW, and Toyota. that came from the seventh sea. Okay, so not very complex, but it's not also straightforward.